I decided to bring you folks along with me on this journey to finish out this little vase. Now, as I have talked a lot about, is right down here the wood that I have left. I have my tendon, and then I have what I call treat myself nice wood, waste wood, whatever. But what this is, as you can see, this is going to give me room to finish down in here, which is very important because that's, after all, part of the vase too. So, setting it up like this does two very, very important things. It lets me make the bottom of whatever vessel it is, bowl or vase, whatever it is, it allows me to make the bottom the size that I want it or need it, okay? Whatever. So I have, you know, a little bit here to go that I can just clean up ever so little to get good wood in there. I have it a little bit concave, so when I finish it out, the piece won't rock around. If you make it flat, sometimes when it dries, after a while it will warp a little bit and the piece will wobble. Now I have a little bit right in here to where I need to take out to make the bottom nice and round. I don't know if it can be seen on camera. I can see it here. Okay, so that's taken care of. Okay, so I came up here. I have all new wood here, which I want. I want to get rid of the old brown stuff here, and you know, work with the new stuff. So I'm coming up over the top now, and as you can see, I'm not trying to take away all of the out of roundness at the same time. The big question on this vase is, do I fill the hole or do I leave it? I'm probably I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I may just leave it just for the fun of it, you know. Just because so I'm getting a nice sculptured body here, and I have one little piece here. Now I suppose I could leave that and take it out with sandpaper, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take it out with my gouge here. We hope. Yeah, all gone. Okay. So I'll continue on. Okay, looking good. Now I will go to my little 3/4 inch skew that I use for a scraper. If I was good enough with the tools, I could get down there and take that out, but I just I can do a much better job with this. I would love to be able to do it some other way, but this is the way that works for me. And I think every turner should find the way that works for them the best and to go that way. I don't have the, I don't have the dedication to any of the tools that I think some people have. I'm dedicated to the hollowing king because it does such a good job. But if I found something that did a better job, I'd go to it. And that's just the way I look at things. I have just a little line in here I need to get out, and that sometimes is a pretty difficult task. But I know how to do it. And there we go. I believe that took that little line out of there. Oh, I still have a little bit left. See, the problem with leaving anything like this is it really does show up when the polyurethane goes on. So it's you have to be kind of particular to not leave that. Okay, we'll round that off a little bit. Now I'm going to round this off here so it's nice and round, has a nice round, but I'll probably do that mostly with sandpaper. It'll actually, you don't want to over gouge it right now. Don't want to take it down and make it absolutely where you want it, because that's pretty vulnerable to the sandpaper right in there. So that little bit will come out real easy, and if you're not careful, too much of it will come out. Now I need to set up steady rest. Because I have very little to do on the inside, everything feels really nice. It's nice and it's just nice. It matches the exterior pretty good, and so I don't want to take the chance of going in there and getting any tear out. Everything's really close to the thickness that I like. So I have this grit that, oh, I don't know, it says it's 50 grit. So I will finish this thing out down here, or in the throat, with 50 grit sandpaper. Yeah, I'll just start on this now and get it nice and rounded and get it prepped. I want to finish the interior of it as much as I want to finish of it, and this little guy right here, and then I can switch over and do the body and the rest of the base. Okay, just finishing up here with 400. And I'll be putting the tailstop back and remove the steady rest. With this wood removed the way I do it, I am able to come down in here and do the work that needs to be done on this. And just makes for a nicer piece. I don't want to stand too much around that hole because I don't want to round any edges off any more than I have to. Finishing is one of the most critical parts of making anything. If you have two houses and you build them side by side and they're absolutely exactly the same, except for one of them you put a nice detail on it, you know, window wraps and things like this, nicer doors and all this, you're going to be able to sell that for a lot more than that other one that is just a plain old everyday sloppy millwork and all that stuff type house. So that's how important it is. I think probably most everybody can refer to something like that. Everybody's seen bad looking houses before. So anyway, that's an analogy that I come up with. I'm not saying that everything has to have polyurethane on it. I believe that polyurethane is the best finish I can use to put on pieces like this. Sun doesn't hurt it or anything like that. I've never noticed anything fading with polyurethane on it, and it's pretty tough all the way around. So it's and it is a very long process on most pieces. Very difficult to learn, you know, as far as, you know, it goes. But I believe it's worth it. So here it goes. Now this first application, I most always do it like this, just because I'm trying to get bulk on there. I'm not, you know, if it's not the neatest, I don't care. All I'm interested in is getting the poly on there. Well, here's the two of them, vase and bowl. 9 more bowls to finish. This is pretty nice stuff, I think. Then, of course, the vase with its hole. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Happy Halloween and stay with the grain from Crabtree Home.